Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Today I am back with a new topic called Understanding IBM AppConnect Operator in Cloud Pak for Integration version 2020.2.1 on OpenShift 4.4. IBM released a new version of Cloud Pak for Integration in the last week of June, which is completely powered by Operator. So in this video, we are going to talk about how easy is for you to set up an AppConnect specific workloads using the AppConnect operator. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so what you're seeing is the new version Cloud Pak for Integration Platform Navigator, which has two sections. One is capabilities and runtimes. Under capabilities, you may see the products for which covers API Connect, App Connect Dashboard, which is IAB based, and App Connect Designer, which is the erstwhile cast iron based flow. And then we also have the add-on services like Operation Dashboard and Asset Repository. But in this video, we'll be talking about these two products, how we can leverage the operator to create an instance of these two. Okay, so before we delve into the practical part of it, I just wanted to throw some lights on the operator with respect to AppConnect. In the 4.4 OpenShift 4.4, specifically in Cloud Pak for integration, everything considered can be considered as a custom resource definition. Say for example, you may say OC get pods. Pods is nothing but a resource which is defined by Kubernetes. Likewise, with the help of operator framework, you can define any resources. For example, I can define a resources of my name only, like say Gautam. I can in the end I can say if I have a kubectl command, I can go and say kubectl get Gautam. So the framework helps you to define a custom resources. Likewise, AppConnect is also fall in the same category. Not only AppConnect, all the products that is available on Cloud Pak for integration, it has been defined as a custom resources. Take a look at it here. If you're talking about IBM AppConnect, it is a collection of few more resources or custom resources, which is nothing but integration server configuration, which is responsible for you to override the policies, set DB palms, related things. Dashboard, which would help you to manage all your integration server with a web GUI. AppConnect Designer authoring, which is nothing but the erstwhile cast iron based flows. And integration server, this is the runtime for you to deploy your bar file. And the switch server, which helps the communication between the IAB so-called message flow and the designer flow. So the documentation is available in the same page where you have installed the operator. Let me show, this is just a presentation, but I'll show you on the OpenShift console. So this is the OpenShift administration console. I have chosen one namespace to install all the operator with respect to Cloud Pak for integration, all the operators, including the Platform Navigator. That is what we have seen before. Now the question is, hey, is there a way for me to create my own namespace and create the app connected related workloads dedicatedly in that namespace? Can we do that? Certainly we can do that. This is what all about this is what we are going to talk about in this video. So let's see how we can create a dedicated namespace. Creating a namespace, before that I wanted to show you a flow. So first you need to understand operators and its dependencies. When it comes to AppConnect Enterprise, say for example I can have a namespace, that's any namespace, you can the choice of your names. I just chose to go for Z-A's, which is the name of the namespace that I want to create. It should have operator called operand deployment lifecycle manager. But the moment you create a namespace, this operator will be installed automatically. Okay, that is step one. Then for you to install AppConnect, IBM AppConnect Operator, it is dependent on Common Service Operator as well as the IBM Cloud Pak for Integration Platform Navigator Operator. So you should have these two first. But if you look at these two, Platform Navigator is dependent on this. So this takes the highest precedence. Then you need to start with installing the IBM Common Services Operator, then Cloud Pak for Integration Navigator, create an instance of it. Installing an operator, it's nothing but ensuring that operator is available in the namespace, and then creating an instance of that operator will give you the web GUI, which is a platform navigator. Then you need to install this in the same namespace for you to create integration server, designer flow runtimes, configuration server. Let me show you another picture that will help you to understand. Take a look at this. So this is the order in which that you need to set up a dedicated namespace which would contain the AppConnect Enterprise related workload. So you have to have a namespace, create a new namespace, then you need to install the, you don't need to, which comes by default, like when the moment you create this, this will be available in the namespace. Then comes, you need to install IBM Common Services Operator, then ensure you're installing Platform Navigator, then create an instance of Platform Navigator, then you install IBM AppConnect Operator. Post that, you can go and create the instances of the resources under AppConnect. So this is the flow that we are supposed to follow. Let's take a quick look at it. Okay, let's kickstart the process. So first thing is you need to create a new namespace. For example, I don't want to create a new namespace just for this video, but default, which is nothing but the default namespace which will be created in OCP. Take a look at it. This is available. This operator is available as part of the namespace. Okay, so likewise, even if you create a new namespace, this operator will be available in place automatically. So we ensure that this is available by default. Now we need to install the IBM Common Service Operator, right? So in the namespace that you have created, if you choose the operator hub, you get to see the custom. Here you can choose, you can type Common Services. The moment you do so, it will let you install. All you need to do is install, click on the install, then specific namespace. In this case, we are in default, but it should be your namespace, the one that you have created, and say subscribe. I'm not going to do this because in one of the namespace where I'm going to demonstrate this capabilities, it is already done. So I'm just, all you need to do is just subscribe, right? Similarly, ensure you are doing the integration platform navigator, like go to the hub, choose the name and say install. So, and then it would take you to the place where you choose your namespace, choose the appropriate namespace, and then say subscribe. And moment you do this, you need to create an instance of Platform Navigator. Let me show you how to do that. As I told you, I have already done it in one of the namespaces. Let me show you that. So this is the namespace that I have created, and I have already installed the common services and the Platform Navigator. So This, I mean, this is the two-step that you need to start with. Then we need to create an instance of this. Install the operator as done. Then how do we create? So click on this. You can see create an instance of Platform Navigator. You can also go and see, click on the Platform Navigator. Are there any instances running? Yes, because I've already created a dedicated Platform Navigator for this namespace. I have already done. But for you to do that, how can I do? If you say create Platform Navigator, it will show you the YAML file. All you need to choose is provide a name, and this is the namespace we are already in. No need to worry. You need to change it to true, right? And replica, it is your choice. In my case, I chose to go with 1. Either it should be 1 or 3. So then you can go and create. If you want to know what is the detail about this YAML, the details are given on the right hand side. And also in the cloud pack for integration 2020.2 version, under the installation Platform Navigator deployment, this is clearly explained. Whatever the YAML that I'm talking about, it is clearly explained. Okay, so which I don't want to do it. I have already done it. For this particular navigator, how do I launch? I am in the same namespace. Go to networking and routes, and then I'm going to choose this. Okay, so now I have 2 platform navigators. Take a look at it. This is the one which was created by the installer. Now I have created my own platform navigator, right? So now I wanted to watch something carefully, right? Here, we can manage the workload with respect to the namespace, because if you look at it, this is the navigator for ACE. This is the navigator that I have created dedicated for this ACE namespace, so that you can create the workloads with respect to the AppConnect dashboard and AppConnect designer. That is what I wanted to try now. So with having we have our own platform navigator dedicated for this particular namespace. If you look at it, I mean, this is what I was talking about, by pointing out navigator for ACE, navigator for ACE. So now take a look at it. We have only common service operator and a platform navigator. Still, I have not included AppConnect. You guys get it? So now we need to move forward with the IBM AppConnect operator. Okay, so now we are here. So we have completed all the steps, and we completed this as well. We have our own dedicated namespace. Okay, now we need to move on to by installing the AppConnect operator. This is the place I would want you to take a closer look. What if I don't install this operator? Can I not create an AppConnect related workloads? I'm asking you the question back again. If I do not install AppConnect operator in the namespace, can I not create the AppConnect workloads? Yes, you can. Let me show you how. But that will be based on Helm, but that will not be based on operator. So still Helm is supported in the newer version as well. So let me go to navigator, and I am in my own navigator for ACE. This is my own navigator for the namespace. Click on the create capability, the AppConnect dashboard, and say next. Can you see? This is, you might have seen in the previous version, like, specify the ensure you meet the prerequisite by having a security context constraints, image pool secret, storage classes, etc., etc. It also show you one information. The most recent version of capability can be deployed as an operator. It is informing you to go for it. So go to the operator hub, install IBM AppConnect Operator, and then proceed. So you have both the choice available. If you are comfortable with the Helm based releases, I mean, just to show you, click on the next. It takes you to the IBM ACE dashboard Helm chart. So I think you guys are all familiar with this. If you look back on the previous version of Cloud Pak for integration, this is the operator, I mean Helm based operator we adopted. So you are most welcome to provide the Helm release name, choose the target namespace. You are most welcome to do that by providing the value. But the intention in this video is not going with the Helm based instead of showing you the operator based. Okay, so I wanted to show you what if you have not installed the AppConnect operator, and still if you want to go and create an AppConnect related workloads. I wanted to show you that. Okay, yes. So I'm going to revert this back. Let's see, by installing AppConnect operator. For that, you need to go to IBM Operator Hub, resume IBM AppConnect, choose, say, install, and I wanted to install in it's a namespace scoped, and ensure you are in the namespace where you want to install, and leave other things to default and say subscribe. So it takes some time from to get into succeeded state. So look at it is installing all the dependent operators by itself. So because CouchDB is required for it to store the bar files, right? So it requires. So let's wait for some time for it to complete. Okay, so now AppConnect has succeeded. Please note, it takes at least couple of minutes. For me, I have passed this video. It took almost close to 1.5 minutes for me to see the status. So you have to be patient for you to see the succeed state. In case of error, you may have to debug and rectify it. So now we have AppConnect operators installed in the same namespace. Now take a look at it. I want to close the previous session, coming back to the routes and opening. Now I can see the capabilities available. Let me open the dashboard. Did you see the change? Did you see the change? Previously, when we did not install the operator, it was allowing you to create the workload based on Helm. The moment you have the operator is installed, it throws an option that is available in the operator. It has two options currently. AppConnect dashboard has two options. One is the quick start, which is which can be used for your development purposes. But for production, you can choose. So this is the two options currently available. Choose the options that you want. Go to next. Look at the amount of information that you are supposed to provide. I'm going to give my ACE dashboard. Accept the license, leave it to default because this is for non-production, and I'm not going to change anything here. Okay, so I don't want to change anything else. But there is one specific changes to be done for storage. Let me show you. By clicking on the readme link here on the same page, it will take you to the location. There you can clearly see. So ACE dashboard is also another type of resource called dashboard, which is nothing but a resource, custom resources. And it is clearly mentioned that if you are if you are trying to create this instance on IBM cloud, make use of this storage class. So in my cloud environment, OC get SE, I have this storage class. I'm going to choose the same storage class for this. Okay, so now the beauty is it is letting you to choose. So that's another advantage. You don't need to go to the command line or it allows you to choose. So this is what we are supposed to, based on the documentation provided for dashboard. So what we provided a name, license, and the storage. And this is one way of creating it. Let me go on create. So now my ACE dashboard is provisioning. Let's see what happens. So while this is getting provisioned, let me also show you what is the other way to create. All right, come to the installed operators under IBM AppConnect. You get to see all the resources here, integration server, AppConnect dashboard, so on and so forth. By clicking on the create instances under the AppConnect, you can do that. Before you do so, if you want to take, are there any instances running of any of this type? All instances, it will show you. So just because we just created my ACE dashboard now, a minute ago, it is it is getting created. It is in the pending state. Likewise, we can go on create. So in all instances, you can choose the appropriate one, or you can go to AppConnect dashboard, you can create. So the moment you say create, it will open up the YAML editor with the templatized thing, well, template. So here you need to provide the storage class that that is specified here, and the provided name. If you might have seen, this is a kind of a template which was thrown in the web page with a predefined value which can be changed. If you want to change the CPU, if you want to change the memory, you can do that. Here in this location, again, you can see the explanation about the schema specification. By clicking on those links, you can see, and you can also see the samples, the YAML file for sample YAML file for creating AppConnect dashboards and AppConnect production and development. So you can download and make changes, and you can paste it here and then click create. So there are multiple ways to create an instance of your AppConnect dashboard. So just to see, we just a minute ago we created a ACE dashboard, but still it is waiting for because it requires persistence. So the persistent volume have to be created and associated to this. Let's wait for it. Okay, so the good news is now it called back and said it is available and it is ready. So now compared to the previous version, think about it. All you need to choose is the name, the license, and the storage class. That's it. You're ready. Let me open up in a new tab and show you. Okay, so it's coming up. Let's wait for it. Okay, so now what you're seeing is the home page of AppConnect dashboard. Take a look at it. This is the ZACE is the namespace, and this is your instance, ACE dashboard instance, and we are in the home page. Let me show less. What you can do is go and create a server, right? For this you have to have a bar file. So I want to have a toolkit integration application to be deployed. In this case, choose the one and say next. Then now you can do the drag and drop or upload. So let me upload my bar file, which is a simple message flow for me to do a simple test. So I'm choosing my bar file. So now the bar file is imported. Next, this is if you want to change any configuration, if you want to apply any SSL configuration on top of your application, you can do that. But I do not want to apply any configuration, extra configurations like. So I just want to go with the default. I mean, when I say configuration, for example, you can enforce a security, you can do the setDB palms, you can set the odbc.ini related thing. So these are all the configuration that I'm talking about, right? So I don't want to anymore. I don't want any configuration to be applied on top of it. I just wanted to deploy the plain message flow without any changes. So take a look at it. Right here, similar way you can provide. Look at the number of options. All you need to do is provide a name. That's it. Designer flow must be disabled because this is the flow specific for AppConnect Enterprise, the toolkit version. So designer flow does not come into picture. Replica, it is my choice. I mean, just because it is a demo, I don't want to choke the resources. I can go with one, and application transport. I can the choice of HTTP and HTTPS. Both are available. So my say okay, ACE only flow, something like that. I can just give a name. It can also allow you to choose the version, right? In which version that you wanted to. Currently we have 11.0.9 because 11.0.9 and release one R2 R3. So just because I have developed this on a toolkit which is supported on 11.0.9, I can very well go for any of this. So I can just choose the version. I don't want to enable because I have not created an operational dashboard instance. So I cannot do this unless until I have an instance. So this is ruled out as of now, because in this namespace, or as a matter of fact, I have not created an instance of this operational dashboard. So this is ruled out, right? Let me go and create. So now it is getting created. Let's wait for the bar file to be deployed. ACE only flow, and it is unavailable as of now. Let's wait for it. Let me refresh once and see. Still it is unavailable. Let's wait for some more time. Okay, so I just refreshed and the status is available. So now you can see it has one application and a few shared libraries, right? So how do I test this, right? So now I know I need to find the URL to access this web application. So go to app console, admin console, ensure you are in the same namespace, networking, route. So now that ACE only flow HTTP, so I'm just going to make use of this. It will throw an error because it's a post. Yes, I know this is the problem. I have a REST client where so the path is host name and the ACE only. So I'm going to test it. Let's see. wish me good luck. Yeah, it's 200, and I can say that there's a message there, right? I've got the response back. So with this, you can deploy your application. The easiest way to get the route is from the page. Otherwise, from the command line also you can get it. Ensure in the same project. Then okay, OC get route and get the 2 columns. So we'll list you the host is only, but I would suggest you to make use of the admin console to choose the right URL for your flow. So with this, I would like to conclude this session. I wish you have learned something in the session, and please watch out for more information from me. So with this, I would like to thank everyone who has taken your time out on watching this, and please stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you so much for watching this.